class, welcome to ACA 122. I wanted to make a quick video to go over some important aspects of the course and give you a little tour of Blackboard so that you can feel prepared to complete your assignments. All of our assignments will be due on Wednesday by midnight each week, and the following week will open up on Thursday morning. When you are in Blackboard and you find your ACA 122 section, the announcements are what will pop up first, and it's really important for you to make sure that you read through all of the announcements and watch any videos that I post there, as that will probably be some of the most important information. One of the first things that you need to complete is your enrollment verification quiz. There is a due date on there. Once you click on it, it's going to ask you some questions about being a JCC student. It just ensures that you are who you say you are and you are attending JCC and taking this ACA 122 class. Your syllabus can be found here under the syllabus tab. Please open it up, read it, reread it, and read it again. Once you do, you will have a little button where you can click on to show that you have reviewed it. I will show you real quick what it looks like. So you go back to the syllabus tab, and right here you can mark it as reviewed. That shows me that you read it and you understand it. If you have any questions about it, please contact me. You do not need to print out the student acknowledgement form and sign it and email it back to me. You just need to open it up and read it, and then once you click reviewed, that shows me that you have read your syllabus and your student acknowledgement form. The semester at a glance is your pacing guide. You can click on that and open it up so that you can see a snapshot of what we will be doing for the entire semester. There are some important dates on there that will be helpful to you as well. So the semester is 10 weeks long. The next tab is the My Instructor tab. You can click on it and it will give you information about your instructor, how to contact them, and their email address. So make sure you keep that handy for sure. Where you'll want to go each week to find your assignments that are due is the Weekly Assignments tab. Okay, so you'll become very acquainted with that tab. So we are in week 1, and it shows you that we'll be talking about goal setting. You'll be completing Technology Module 1, and you'll get an introduction to ACA. Everything is due on May 22nd, which is, if we look at the calendar quickly, next Wednesday. Remember, all of the due dates are every Wednesday. So if you read, it gives you a little synopsis of what we'll be covering for that week, and then it also shows you what assignments are due. So any assignments listed down here are physical things that you need to turn in. Sometimes there will be extra reading and activities up here that we'll cover, but anything listed at the bottom are assignments that you need to turn in. You must turn in at least one assignment each week in order to be counted as present for that week. If you go one entire week and Wednesday at midnight comes and you did not turn in any one assignment, you will get an absence for that week. You're only able to be absent for 2 weeks, and anything beyond that, you will have exceeded the allowed amount of absences as per the attendance policy, and then I am required to drop you from the class. So please be diligent about turning in your assignments on time to not only help you get a better grade, but also to avoid getting counted as absent. So we're in week 1 on your mark section. You will click on it, and that will open up all of the information that you need to complete your assignments. So the first one up is course expectations, and there's a syllabus video that goes over the crucial elements of a syllabus. Keep scrolling down. The next step is to complete your syllabus quiz. Then they're going to talk about goal setting and ask you to do an activity with that. That activity is just on your own. You do not need to turn anything in for that activity. The next step is Technology Module 1. If you click on that, it will bring you to the next menu. It has 3 components: the Blackboard Basics area, the JCC accounts, and you'll take a quiz at the end of that. I'm going to make a separate video that will go over the technology module in more detail. And your last assignment for this week that you'll need to do is your self-reflection. It's in the discussion board. You have to answer the question, why did I decide to come to Johnson Community College? It tells you it should be approximately 200 words. Make sure that you check your grammar. I'm looking for capitalization, spelling, punctuation. It should all be correct. It's a college class, so I expect college writing. You need to also reply to 2 classmates with meaningful responses. So that's it for week 1 once you complete all of that. And again, that can be found in the weekly assignments menu. If you want to just go to your discussion board quickly, there is a link that takes you straight to the discussion boards. And as you'll see, here's the first one that you need to do for week 1. There are 2 other tabs here, CAA and BDP What. A huge part of this class is going over what the Comprehensive Articulation Agreement is, because it was put in place to protect students who attend community colleges and plan to transfer to 4-year universities and colleges. So we're going to go over this in great detail, but these 2 components are a huge part of this class and very important to your success as a college student. The BDP is a baccalaureate degree plan. It's a pathway for students transferring from the community college to the 4-year university or college as well. And we will have a BDP assignment that is a huge chunk of your grade. So those 2 components are super important to this class. So we will talk about them and work with them a lot as the semester goes. And again, those are the CAA, or the Comprehensive Articulation Agreement, and the BDP, the Baccalaureate Degree Plan. If you click on this button, your academic success, read this, and it talks to you about the ACA courses and why we have the ACA course. And it also goes over course competencies. So you can all read that on your own. The other tabs that you will use are the My Grades tab. So you will click on this and you'll be able to see all of your grades. I urge students to check your grades at least once a week. If you see a 0 where there should be a grade, you should contact your instructor immediately. If you see a grade that you have a question about, why did you receive that grade, or it's the wrong grade, contact your instructor immediately. And that's not just for this class, that goes for all classes. Your JCC email as well is linked here. So if you click on that, it will take you sign into your JCC email. You definitely should be checking your JCC email at least once daily to see any new announcements that might be in there from either your instructors or the college itself. When emailing your instructor, make sure that you use your JCC email account. You cannot email your instructor from a personal email account. In week 1, you will go over email protocol and how you should address your instructor, what you should put in the subject line. So we'll talk about that all in more detail in Technology Module 1. If you have any questions about Blackboard as you're getting acquainted with it, please make sure to reach out to your instructor so that we'll be able to assist you. And I'm looking forward to a great semester.